Snoop Dogg's throwing a party with Celtic. Hulk's having kids with his niece. We might join an Asian Super League. The NRL aren't happy with FIFA, and young players like Kunda deserve a whole lot more respect. We were away for a week, but we are back feeling more controversial than ever. We'll see you on Born Offside.
I want to talk about Kunda in the A-League. He's 15, scoring bangers. He just turned 16, scored another one on the weekend. If this was happening in any other country, in any other league, surely it'd be one of the most talked about storylines.
Yeah, I reckon if it was anywhere else but Australia, A-League, people be raving about him. You know, he's probably got bags of potential. I just haven't seen enough people being like, just talking about this guy. You know, what he's doing is amazing.
Yeah, if you get players scoring like that and playing like that in La Liga, in the Premier League. Headline news.
Yeah, and he might be missing a few. That's what I saw. The first comment I saw, he scored on the weekend. The A-League put it up on their social. How good is he? People commenting, but what about the 2 or 3 hit into the stands? It's like, man, the kid's 16.
Negativity.
Stop being so negative. I hate that hit.
The best players in the world are missing pens.
Oh, mate. Don't talk about missing pens.
I'm sorry. Too soon, Chelsea.
Too soon.
As a Liverpool fan, who would you rather play in the Champions League final? It's not said that you're going to make it because Villarreal, great side, but City or Real Madrid, and why?
Okay, I'm a little scared about City.
Right.
Only because we're facing them, 3 or 4 times?
Yeah.
So they're going to just know our game inside and out. They've had time to practice it, rehearse it, view it back. That scares me.
So you'd rather play Benzema?
I'd rather play Real Madrid.
Benzema, FC.
I would still rather play him.
Ballon d'Or, Benzema.
Yeah. Does he teach Virgil a lesson?
Probably does. Probably does.
Quick one for you, Alan. Bayern Munich win the title this week. PSG win the title this week. Now, they've won it by flying colours. Can any of those leagues be considered the best leagues in Europe when A, you win it 10 times straight, or B, you win it by 20 points?
No.
You can't be,
Nah, it has to be competitive. I'm going to say it has to be more competitive. It has to be more teams involved in it.
So I know you think the Premier League's the best league in the world.
I do.
But going by that criteria, is the Serie A the second best?
Now, for entertainment value, probably.
Okay.
For entertainment value, probably.
Yeah, but it's such a... Right now, I've got friends who are casual sports fans tuning into every Serie A game because of the quality and the fact that it's such a battle right now.
It is.
You don't really see it that often like
That's
that.
what we prefer to see, to be honest.
They just need to start pulling their finger out in the Champions League because they've been garbage. Kat, Barcelona Feminine broke their own crowd attendance record, over 91,600. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Just the support for Women's Football in Spain.
They are just setting the standard, really. I mean, not even standard. They're setting records.
Yeah, they are.
But if that's the direction that women's football is going, how exciting is that?
And how big is it as well? They smashed Wolfsburg. They look like they're going to be going through to the final yet again. They won it last year. Could be playing against Ellie Carpenter there as well.
I know.
For Lyon.
I'm definitely predicting a bit of a Lyon-Barcelona final.
And you're a big fan of Ellie as well, aren't you?
I am a big fan of her talents on the field. Yes.
And that's all that he's going to say on that.
Hulk left his wife of 12 years back in July 2019.
Okay.
To be fair, she was older than him. I'm not excusing it.
Okay, cool.
But she
left
was
his wife
a
for
few
12
years
years.
older than him.
29. Okay, left
So
his
he's
wife.
traded up.
And he had kids with her?
He had 3 kids with her.
3 kids with her left her. Cool.
Right. He then entered a relationship with her niece.
So his wife's niece.
His wife's niece, and they're now expecting their first child.
Yeah, that's foul play.
It is foul play.
It's not. It's technically
not
not his blood.
It's not illegal.
Man City have this beer that they make, and they started during COVID, where they took all the rainwater from the Etihad Stadium, filtered it, and created a beer out of it, and sold it around the world as a Man City beer. That's when you know you got too much money.
Yeah, that's
That's when you know you're winning leagues and you're
much
filtering
money.
rainwater into beer. It's unbelievable what these guys
The
do.
creativity is
Did they have it
impressive.
on the cruise?
No, I didn't have it.
No,
They
okay, I
didn't
was
have
going to
it.
say, we would have got a little taster, but I don't remember them.
No, we don't remember much, do you?
Yeah.
Erling Haaland to City. Does that mean Harry Kane staying put at Spurs?
I just can't help just feel a little bit for Harry Kane.
Yeah.
All he's wanted to do his whole career is win trophies.
Yeah.
And he's just not been able to accomplish that. So it's like if Haaland goes to City, that's basically solidifying in his head that he's probably not going to win a trophy like his career.
Yeah.
Kane is one of those players, though, that I would like to see in another team.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just think it's the Spurs dynamic. They're inconsistent. I want to see Kane in a team where you can actually really see him doing his thing. So, maybe this is not a good thing for him.
Harry Maguire was dropped.
Oof.
A lot of people were calling for that to happen. He was dropped, and they lost anyways. Their record
Doesn't fucking make a difference. They
Far
still
out.
lost.
Their record
guy.
without Maguire this year, 6 games, 0 wins. They haven't won a game when Maguire doesn't play. So does he cop too much shit?
he's an easy scapegoat.
Yeah.
100%.
And the fact, and I just think it's almost his doom or the downfall of him is the price tag.
Yeah.
It's just like you're 100 million.
Yeah.
You're 100 million. You can't be playing like that or have those run of bad games. Be the skipper when you're worth 100 million. If he was only 30 mil, 40 mil, I don't think people would care too much about him.
He went through a pretty crazy thing that week with the bomb threats on his family.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
So he had to leave his house. He was staying at another United. I don't think they even disclosed which United player he was staying with. And his wife and his kids somewhere else. They're in a safety house somewhere.
What?